Hey everybody, it's ALG, welcoming everyone back to Let's Play Suikoden 3. In the last episode we just got done with Jeto's Chapter 3, and now we're on to Hugo's Chapter 3. As of right now, the majority of it is pretty much recorded and done with, thank God, because this is a hell of a chapter. Quite a hell of a chapter. Matter of fact, a lot of the game's hardest characters to recruit are in this chapter, and usually from Chris's Chapter 3 onward, it's pretty straightforward. Not that much you have to do in that chapter, not that I remember of anyway, and then you're on to Chapter 4. So that's basically going to be it for now, so let us begin in a bit. Alright, we just start right on the world map. How awkward. Okay, so Newcastle, Great Hollow. Newcastle? Why did I say Newcastle? I meant Luca Castle. Okay, so what you basically have access to right now is pretty limited, so what I would recommend you guys do is go over to Mount Heitu and basically defeat the Blue Matrix again, because if you're looking at our money, we're kind of low on cash. So the Blue Matrix will definitely refill that cash, as well as get some Premier Armor. That's going to be very accessible for a character that we're going to recruit later down the road. So we're definitely going to want that armor. Alright, so I will meet you there. Alright, you got the Blue Matrix again. It's basically the same fight as last time, though I believe he is a bit tougher this time around. It's always good to be cautious about that. But he's basically got the same exact moves, so nothing's really changed. Oh, crap, I forgot to mount Hugo with Fubar. Okay, well this is going to be an interesting fight. I forgot that they screw up the order of your characters every time a chapter begins, so it's not going to be the same exact order that you left them in the previous chapter that you finished beforehand. Oh, bubble farts. Now, I believe this time around, this attack can actually cause, paralysis. I'm not sure if they were able to last time. I don't remember getting paralyzed the first time I went up against the Blue Matrix. I don't know, I'm going to have to go back and watch that video. But, yeah, he could cause paralysis at least more frequently than he used to do. So that's something to watch out for, and it fortunately didn't get our healer, so that's good. That's good. Yeah, we definitely don't want Hugo to be paralyzed either. He's going to be the one shelling out... Actually, no, Fubar is going to be shelling out more damage than Hugo now that they're unmounted, so... Crap. I should have checked that right before. If only I was thinking. I wasn't even thinking about that. Alright, let's see how this does. I swear to God, if he just paralyzes him again, it's just going to be, like, pointless. Alright, that works. Ah, crap. Oh, crud. Oh, well, now that time he paralyzed the healer. That sucks. Oh boy, so he's got our healer and our strong guy, Bird in that case. So we gotta do something about that, and we'll have to rely on Samus's healing capabilities for now. But thank God he only did a standard attack that time. Yeah, we'll have to do the shredding. I just want to kill this guy, you know? I don't want to waste my time in spells healing people, you know, when we could just get rid of this guy within a couple turns. how annoying. Shortcake. Love it, you can use foods to heal. Because then it gives me an excuse to go om nom nom really loud. Because I make sure everything remains raw. Let's see. We got... Should I even bother doing another healing spell? Well... It's just Sergeant Joe who's paralyzed, but Lily's getting ready to die, so I don't know if I should... we'll go ahead and do it. Yep, let's just end this. Wait a minute, did I just, like, heal Lily with that item as well? I'm so stupid. Oh, well, that was a waste. Oh, well. Yeah, Foobar! Ooh, double take. Aw, crap. Alright. Alright, so we got the kindness ring. Yeah, let's just do kindness ring, get it over with. Finally! What an annoying crab. Annoying crab is annoying. Alright, so we gotta level up and... nothing impressive, I guess. But, we're here for the treasure test, and that's where we're gonna get the majority of our goodies. Not bad, not bad. I mean, it gets us up to the 200,000 potch range. We could still use more, though. Usually I like to shoot for around like 300 to 500, but it's not until like you get like really get into like the middle of a chapter then you start wanting those amounts. None of those are really interesting. So I will use an escape scroll to get out of here, to get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So we got that. And gotta check these runes here. And a lot of garbage runes. Whatever. Alright, so I think I'm all set. I will see you guys at the entrance. Alright, so we're basically going to be done with that. And now we can actually continue on with the storyline. We're supposed to be at Lake Castle. I'll meet you there. Alright, so we're going to be at Lake Castle. Hopefully we can actually see some dialogue for once, instead of going up against bosses that we killed like 5 times prior. Yeah, we're probably definitely the strangest lot to ever enter the castle grounds. I mean, I'm traveling with a duck, a bird, a spoiled brat with their 2 assistants. Maybe, if not the strangest, then the most unlikely crowd. I don't know how that works out, but, you know, it's a Suikoden game. I guess anything can work out. Especially with 3, like, that's the funniest part about this game, is that, you know... I mean, with any Suikoden, you know, you get the most unlikely characters to, like, ally with each other, but in this game... It's like everybody still hates each other, even though you're all fighting together. It's like, well, there's literally like people hating each other even when you're like here in the castle, and you get like all stars recruited. So it's really interesting how even though there's still those tensions that are still existing, you know, we all still like fight with each other and stuff, and that'll be portrayed a bit more in detail when we get later on in the game, obviously. But Right now, we're just gonna sharpen everybody's weapons up to level 12, thanks to the copper hammer that we got in Jeddo's Chapter 3, which is really why you should get it in his chapter and not wait until Hugo's chapter. Prepare to die. Obviously, if you don't have a lot of money, like I do, I would just focus on Hugo's weapon, Lily's weapon, and Sergeant Joe's weapon. But if you really need to, just focus on Sergeant Joe and Hugo. Mainly because I don't use Lily that much, and once we start getting more characters, I'm not going to be using her at all anymore, along with her two idiot assistants. I just don't like the three. Lily's actually a pretty decent character, but she's definitely not like among the best fighters in the game. You actually get to recruit a lot of good people later on in this chapter, which is really good. Same with Chris, I think. I'm not sure. I barely remember Chris's chapter 3. But I'm not going to like recite all my memories of it because it would be spoiling the game, so that wouldn't be a good idea, now wouldn't it? No, not at all. Not at all, people. Okay, so we're going to play the lottery like most poor folks do. We're going to play 5 sequential. Bag is full! Oh my god. What's in the bag? Is it full of omnoms? Okay, I definitely don't want to get rid of my escape scrolls. I actually want to add on to them, so I'm just going to have to throw away some other things. Don't throw away the screw if you have it. You're going to need it later on to recruit a character. Actually, 2 characters at once. So, I'd get rid of this Byakko chainmails, as they obviously don't do anything for our characters at the moment. Well, it does for this guy. And yeah, then we can get rid of the new leathers. Actually, he'd probably do a lot better with the blessed leather, but whatever. I don't know if Sergeant Joe can get that gold beak yet, but alright, 1, 2, 3. And we just get rid of the toxins. We could get rid of this one. Alright, let's see if we have enough. Got 5 sequential. Alright. And we're gonna get 5. Are you kidding me? It's probably by just 1 item. That's frustrating. Let's just get rid of all the medicines that we used. Yeah, get rid of this. Why didn't I just do that from the beginning? This is taking much longer than it should be. Alright, so 5 tickets. Thank you. Jeez. Alright, so you know the lottery trick with that. We're definitely going to be needing it because we are pretty much broke in terms of weapons. I usually like to stay over 100,000 potch, and yeah. Alright, so this is another one of those scenes that are interjecting on Thomas's chapter 2. Special thing about Chris's chapter, though, is with Chris's chapter, she obviously is not in cahoots with Thomas this early on in the game, as opposed to Jeddo and Hugo, because obviously Chris is on to doing other things with Nash. It feels like ages since I've even played Chris's chapter, but yeah, she's basically going to be going to all sorts of random places, which is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting places too. We get to go to the Alma Kanan clan, and they're pretty interesting. They're sort of like the Viera from Final Fantasy XII, but you know, an all-female tribe. I am totally ignoring the dialogue of this. What did you say? Oh, look at this guy. He thinks he's all tough behind that armor. Yeah, you're telling me, Hugo. Those assholes. You tell that asshole. Anyway, supposed to go on to the main building to continue the story plot. So let's go and find Thomas or whoever. Oh, hey Sebastian, how's it going? Ah. So he's basically gonna kick us out. Great, so we're basically unwanted here, I guess, so we get to go down here. And we'll just talk to Cecile. I guess. Yeah. Yeah, but there is no garrison for you to be a commander of. Stop pretending. So stupid. Yeah. Okay, so she just kind of ran off without us. We'll have to go and catch up with her. It's cute, I guess, but it's awfully unrealistic. I mean, it's kind of funny how these guys are portrayed to have like a revolution, and yet, you know, you still have these types of people that are fomenting this, and it's like, well, it's just kind of not really like realistic at all or believable. I mean, you have a kid who's basically the only guard at the castle. You have the Bujutsu teacher who always sleeps and doesn't do anything. And then you have Thomas, who pretty much is a kid himself. You have a lottery lady, a fortune teller, and a random kobold. And it's like, well, it's a pretty unlikely lot to have a revolution, you know? Alright, so this is Aloyalgamer signing out, and I will see you for the next episode. Later.